These are the instructions for an origami dress. It'll look just like that. Start with a sheet of paper, whatever color you like, and we're going to use the white side up first, and we're going to make a book fold here. So we're going to take the bottom edge, bring it up to the top, and make sure that it's nice and lined up so you don't have any white showing on the other side. So it's nice and exact. Go ahead and give that a good crease. Open it up, and then rotate it, and we're going to do the other one as well. So you'll have two book folds. Make a nice plus sign right there in the middle of the paper. Next step, we're going to take the two outside edges and we're going to fold them into the middle. It's going to look like, this is called a cabinet fold. So we fold both of those edges into the middle. It sort of looks like cabinet doors or cupboard doors, the way that they would open up like that. So go ahead and fold those and then unfold them and flip the paper over. Now, we've got two mountain folds. You can see how they sort of poke up like that. That's the way we determine it's a mountain fold because it's folded this direction. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this mountain fold and we're going to fold it into the middle line. And the best way to do that is to just sort of slide it over. You can see how the paper sort of accordions or pleats right there in the back. But we're going to take this edge right here and we're going to fold it into the exact middle of the paper that we've already folded. Just like this. We're going to do that on one side and then also on the other side. So you have both sides there, and they fold it in the middle. If you look at the paper from the top, you can see how it's pleated just like that. All right, now flip the paper back over, and we're going to use this crease we already have here, this halfway mark, and go ahead and fold that down right along that line. And then we're going to do another pleat where we fold it down like this, but then fold it back up just like this. And I'll show you, it's about that far. So it's accordioned there as well, as the paper's been pleated back down. And then flip it back over to the front. On the front, this is going to be the top of the dress, and this is going to be the bottom of the dress. In order to get the bottom of the dress, what we're going to do is we're going to pull this corner right there. We're going to pull it and rotate it out to the side. And we're going to rotate it out to the side as there's a little bit of paper that's left over right there. Just use up all that paper and pull it out to the edge. So try not to go, if you go too far, you might rip it. So try and get it spot on just like that. And it'll make a little panel that pops up right here. So we folded this flap over to that edge, just like that. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and pull this over so that it makes another squash fold just over to the edge, just like that. And that makes the front of the dress like that. So we got that finished. Flip the paper over. And we've got these two little panels right here. We're going to take these and we're going to fold them down in a little diagonal fold, just a little triangle. Comes down just on the front, on the left-hand side and also on the right-hand side. Now, we folded those down just so we can get the creases on them. So fold them back up. What's going to happen next is called a petal fold. And the way this works is we're going to take this top edge, the top edge of the paper, and we're going to pick it up and fold it down, and it's going to make these little squashes on the outside edge. The paper is going to get folded down where it's going to connect to these two lines. So if you can see right here where we folded these down, the line that we're going to make is going to go right across the bottom edge of these two triangles. So when we open this up, fold it down right along that bottom edge, and these two panels are going to squash down, just like so. This is the back of the model, so we don't have to care too much about being super precise. But that's the way it'll look. And now we're going to fold this triangle over. A nice little red triangle will show up on the left-hand side, also on the right-hand side, just like that. The next step, we're going to do another cupboard fold. We're going to take these two outside edges and fold them into the middle. But this time, when we do it, I'll show you here on the left-hand side. When we fold this panel over, this top of the dress is going to want to come with it. So what we're going to do is when this comes over, we're going to squash down, and it can rotate to any angle you want. If you want a really nice high-waisted dress like this, I'll show you how it sort of pops up and stays up real high at the top. almost like a ballerina dress. Or if you want something a little bit more sleek, you rotate it down and get it down to that point right there. Get it right down to the corner of the paper. Just like that. We do that on that one side, and then also the same thing on the other side. So we fold this over. And like I said, as we fold that over, the front of the dress is going to want to come with it. And we squash it down right over to that. And the last step, we're going to take this top triangle and we're going to fold it out to make sleeves. And I fold it out to about an angle like that. But again, it's kind of to taste. I go down to about as far as where the other triangle pulled down. But get it all the way up to the top, just like that. And then you can flip it over, and that's the origami dress.